Welcome back everyone to the Theta video series. Today we're going to be going over some new updates for the Theta Edge Cloud as well as mobile devices. Before we proceed, let us thank our Theta stakers as well as our Tfuel stakers over on ThetaCommunications.com. You make this content possible, as well as make sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below to boost Theta-related content in the YouTube algorithm. All right, let's dive in here. We have had some major updates going forward this week, which is the update for the Theta Edge node on mobile. So we have talked in previous about how important it is for each device almost to become just an edge node that shares and relays data and becomes the base layer to offload some of the major constraints with manufacturing chips and resources in general. If you have missed our previous discussion with Joe Stevens, we highlighted heavily some of these resource constraints, and this was an amazing interview, so please go check it out. All right, so the importance of the Edge node on mobile and the branding of moving towards where telecom businesses are integrating within Theta. We saw this in the early days with Kyle Akamoto here, who was the Chief Network Officer over at Verizon. And he has been an advisor for a very long time and is also now working directly with Aether. So he is now directly involved with Aether, which is collaborating with Theta in terms of maneuvering compute and meeting the buyer and the provider, basically. So this is a great progression. Mitch has highlighted and mentioned more collaborations with telecommunication companies. I believe there's been some rumors floated as well too that there is already some deals in the works right now and that we will be finding out going forward, as well as possibly some validators from these telecommunication providers. So that's really exciting, especially because that is PMF. That's product market fit right there, where they are aligned and incentivized and a part of that validator consortium now that is going to take a share of the pie and scale up the network and be a part of the block space war, right? The reality with Ethereum or all of these other L1 blockchains is that they are all selling block space. They are selling the capacity to make transactions happen and then occurring rewards back. And in the case of Theta, it's not just block space that is occurring, though. This is data transmission. So this is a huge piece of the compute side that makes it very different from the rest of the L1s out there who are merely just trying to focus on DeFi and the extraction of value instead of actually providing new resources or new layers, right? That's been a huge challenge for the broader L1 crypto space. And the problem with the DeFi and the centralized exchanges is the race to zero becomes very imminent, right? We've seen models like Jupe, we've seen models like Hype, and now we have Aster, and now we have Plasma. So things are just funneling down in a race to zero, and there's very few winners in the middle there. Maybe the winners are maybe the custody providers, doing any of the prime brokerage stuff, as well as the lenders as well too, right? Lending of assets is requiring a lot of trust. But the third piece is the actual transmission and computational layer, and that has been totally underviewed right now and is flying really under the radar, even though AI is flying very much in everyone's face. So this is where Theta is going to stand out, is they are going to operate into a layer that just is super underloved and everyone needs it, but no one knows they need it yet. And that's the biggest thing. The telecoms are the canary in the coal mine of, hey, we need to figure this out because our value capture is changing and disappearing as we maneuver forward, and the amount of compute through these devices is going to increase. So how do we create the throughput and the ability to do so? Really exciting to see this. I'm very excited to see that they've added some new models to their stack. We have the XAI, I believe, so we have some Grok stuff coming in. So XAI Grok 4 to the RAG chatbot support list on Theta Network Edge Cloud. So this middle software service, bridging the buyer and the builder directly within the Edge Cloud framework, is massive. So shout out to JE and team. They have done an amazing job putting this together, and this is what really sets everything apart, because everyone in compute and this new economy that me and Joe Stevens highlighted as well too, of what are you going to do in this technological surge and this industrial revolution, basically 2.0. You are going to need to have a new income source, and compute and relaying capacity can provide a major opportunity, a major milestone for company formation and company integration of their clientele and how people interact on these cash flowing services. All right, everyone, I hope you have found this video well. I will see you in the next one, and as always, I will see you on Tfuel Island. Take care. Bye-bye.